As we all know, the third set ended 25-23. So 2 points lang, tapos 6 yung unforced errors na lamang nitong Meralco, nung RC Cola rather. So you would see kung saan ang galing or ano yung mga nakatulong dito sa Meralco para makuha na late third set win.
Ako tingin ko yung nangyari sa kanila, they just kept talking. They were communicating, they were running after the ball. And pag nagkakamali sila, they had a short-term memory dun sa errors nila. And I think also, takot sila kay Coach Ramil.
Well, that's for Meralco. But if there's one thing that you would want to see from RC Cola, ano yun?
Ito, communication. Communication and more energy. Kasi parang hindi pa to yung talagang tempo ng game nila eh. They can still have a faster game. So if they can dictate the tempo, para maiwan nila ang Meralco, dapat ngayon na nila gawin.
Well, let's see if Rhea Di Maculangan can start things off for RC. Fajardo goes to Culurcan. Culurcan blocked, but Fajardo was there. Fajardo will send it back. Chance now for RC. Pantino digs it up. Pupunta kay McClinton. McClinton getting it off the block. Fajardo back to Culurcan. And this time, no one was there to defend that ball.
The Barbie doll, Culurcan, does a good slicing of that ball. She goes up for that hit with a great arm swing, a great drawback, and just whams that ball on the line. Good serve there.
Maculangan to Pantino. Pantino na ipasok. Balmaceda. Fajardo goes to the quick play. Pantino saves it. Di Maculangan goes to McClinton. McClinton getting that point. Chuckers was there pero nahuli yung pagbaba niya.
Oh, ang bilis ng bola ni McClinton. So hopefully this is gonna be a different story for her in the set. It's a good serve there from Ortiz.
A good set from Fajardo.
Yun nga, pag magandang first ball, maganda yung set, maganda yung hit.
Kasi nagagawa naman ng paraan nito ni Kim Fajardo kahit ano yung ibigay mong bola sa kanya. But of course, you would still want better reception.
Pero tama ka, kahit anong bolang ibigay mo kay Fajardo, nagagawa niya ng paraan, natataas talaga niya yung bola eh.
Mika Reyes now on your screen. 5 attacks, 3 blocks. Di Maculangan sends it to McClinton. McClinton block. Coverage was there. Pantino ibabalik kay McClinton. Chance now for Meralco. Fajardo. Quick play. And Mary Joy Baron finds that corner.
Ang ganda nung target niya, no? End line yung target. Tapos zone 1 pa. Kaya ang hirap kunin nun.
Plus the attack was in the middle. So normally, ang depensa talaga niya. Bakante yung dalawang kanto.
That's right.
Reyes again. This time finds McClinton. Di Maculangan, ibabalik kay Sarah. But well read by Alessi and Baron.
What a block there. That was a wall of a block. Nakita mo yung balik ng bola, talagang bagsak sa sahig.
Parang plywood yung hinarap dito kay
correct. Kita mo yun.
McClinton.
Ang ganda naman ng tama ng bola. Perfect timing for the blockers.
Will be called for a lifting violation.
Nagulat kasi siya dun sa bola ni Abanto eh. So, yun yung initial reaction niya.
Don't look now. Meralco is up by 4 points. 5-1. Mika Reyes this time goes for the short ball. Finds Pantino. Di Maculangan. Babalik pa rin kay McClinton. Fajardo. Quick play but too high for Joy Baron.
Oh, ang hirap kasi nun eh. Once, di ba? Once na makuha na yung bola ng setter at quick yung play mo, tumatakbo na yung hitter eh. So mahirap mag-adjust. Kaya kailangan talaga perfect yung set.
Fajardo goes for the quick play. Di Maculangan. Babalik kay Pantino. Pantino block. Covered by Alessi. Fajardo will go to Culurcan. Culurcan easy over. Oh, but no coverage from RC Cola. That was an easy over from Meralco.
Alam mo, smart play yung ginawa ni Culurcan, no? Nakita niya nandun yung blocker. So, slinais niya yung bola, pero off-speed. Kaya nawala sa tempo ang floor defense ng RC Cola. But, na-serve service error after that good play.
So sayang, I think that is, if I'm not mistaken, ilan yung, let's look at the stats. The service error, at least 8 for Meralco already.
That's a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry, scratch that. That's at least the 11th service error for Meralco. So this time, Alessi goes back to the line. Let's see if she can get that over and attack from that area.
Outside, alam mo, ang problem, big problem nila really is service.
Yes.
So that's why you're given 8 seconds, diba? You can compose
Yes.
yourself, calm down, pick a target, direct your ball towards that target. Kagaya nito, si Linda Morales. They're asking first for confirmation if she's the server. So she goes 4 steps and then she dribbles the ball 8 times. That's how she takes up the 8 seconds. Spins the ball and serves it.
Fajardo, balik kay Cruz. Cruz! Getting that through the Makulangan and Ortiz. And that will send Meralco to the first technical timeout. Leading. But let's look at this again. Na-lead si Ortiz. So doon pinadaan pala ni Cha Cruz.
Bola niya malayo, masyadong malaki yung gap ng blockers.
So again, that will lead us to our first technical timeout. Meralco leading 8-4. Leading by 2 sets, or leading by a set and leading by 4 points here in the 4th set. Itong Meralco sa score na 8-4. And on your screen, Cha Cruz, just team captain getting things done. But now, let's go muna to Apple David.
Ayaw na ni Coach Ramil de Jesus ng mga safe plays, lalo na mula kay Cha Cruz. Ang sabi niya, kung papaluin nyo, hindi pwede yung pa-drop-drop lang. Outside yan ko, outside. Dagdag pa dyan. Padiin dapat ang palo, hindi palabas. And also, Denise and Chiqui, kanina going to the set. Itong si Kulerkan, tsaka si Alessi, nagpipigil na ng emosyon. Sinishake nila yung isa't isa. Kasi alam nila na possibly pwede na ito na yung last set nila dito sa Grand Prix. Balik sa inyo.
Thanks, Apple. So what can you say about that, Chick?
Alam mo, nakakaiyak nga, no? Pag halimbawa ikaw yung imports, tapos nag-bond ka na with your team and you've learned so many things from the Philippine system of volleyball and then patapos na. So, nakakalungkot nga. That's why ngayon, kailangan they have to show everybody what's the best that they can give. Right now, RC Cola is showing us that they can do better. So, humahabol sila.
Ortiz doing a pretty good job in that last play. Si Fajardo just calling out the plays for her team. Pantino, nanap si Kulerkan. Fajardo goes to the quick play once again. Mika Reyes, soft tip, but kept alive. Chance na naman para sa Meralco. They go back to Cruz, and Cruz is hitting that ball.
Ito si Coach Ramil, inis na inis nga, no? Kasi ang sabi nga niya in that technical timeout, no safe plays. Directing it to Cha Cruz. Kailangan talagang hit that ball hard.
You could see him on the sidelines. Sinisigawan niya na.
Oo, kasi
si Cruz.
Kasi alam niya na Cruz can do so much better.
Well, that last play, it was Mika Reyes who did so much better. Again, just finding those open areas, finding where to put that ball.
Right. At tapos ito namang si Fajardo, ang ganda rin ng setup niya kay Mika Reyes. Kabisado niya.
They have played together back in their collegiate years, together with Cha Cruz, who already has 4 attacks. Now they go back to Linda Morales. Nandun si Alessi, Fajardo. Ibabalik kay Cruz. Cruz setting that over. Fajardo. Di Makulangan rather gives it to McClinton. Fajardo trying to attack, but McClinton wins the joust at the net.
Yeah, that's a good job by McClinton. Took advantage. Nakita niya, nagkagulo dun sa net si Mika Reyes tsaka si Fajardo. So, inano niya, tinip over niya.
Di Makulangan once again trying to attack, and with a little luck, gets that point, gets that ace.
Yung puso siguro ni Di Makulangan, no? Puti na lang pumasok.
Swerte. Swerte. Well, a point is a point, no matter how you get it.
So I'm sure ngayon ito, mas mataas ang bola niya. And she does it right.
Mika Reyes trying to go for that donut hole again. block, but it goes outside.
Oh, pinaglaruan naman niya this time yung pag-block ni Fajardo, directing that ball to the hands of Fajardo but at an angle kaya nag-off the block siya.
So, di makulangan, medyo tumatagal na sa service area. She finds a target in Macandili, or Balmaceda rather. Oh, Macandili. Clinton. Oh, but another confusion between Macandili and Cruz.
And ayaw ni Coach Ramillion, so he calls for a timeout. Ito, let's listen.
Dalawang spiker mo eh. Hindi dalawang spiker. Pag hindi na sumabay dito, ando na lahat ng blocker mo. Diba? Minsan lang dadating yung free ball. Dapat nakaset na kagad sa kasama mo yan. Hindi lagi nakabantay sa dulo. Wala lang daw. Nakabantay na tao, napahirap ng restaurant. Wasa.
So in that timeout, sinasabi nga ni Coach Ramil kay Fajardo na alamin mo ilan ba ang spikers mo, dalawa lang. O kanino mo tatawagin yung play? Nakikita mo naman may mga blockers sa RC Cola. O so pagka ganun, anong play? Anong discarding itatawag mo? So alam mo, laki talaga ng responsibility ng setter, di ba? So tingnan natin, ano ba yung magandang play tatawagin ngayon? Kung pwede silang mag-combination play pag maganda yung first ball, why not?
Makulangan finds Cruz.
Oh,
Smart
yun.
play
Oo.
from Kim Fajardo.
Sabi nga ni Coach Ramil, diskartehan mo. Ayun, na-diskartehan agad. Hopefully, ito hindi mag-service error. Because usually, yun yung napapansin natin. Pag maganda yung diskarte, biglang nag-error sa service.
Yeah, and looking at the numbers, itong Meralco, they have at least 12 service errors na. Muntikan pa yon. That goes over, and Ortiz will set up McClinton. McClinton hitting the block, and Macandili hindi inabot.
Oo nga. Kung matangkad ng konti si Macandili, maapol na yun. Kasi, kita mo ha, there goes McClinton. Macandili was there, her arm was there, kaya lang hindi na i-direct sa gitna ng court.
Fajardo goes to Alessi at yun, direkta. Napunta dun sa open area. Zone 6 was open.
Parang gitnang-gitna ng zone 6 pa yung bagsak ng bola niya, kaya ang hirap kunin doon. So, anong dapat gawin nun? Kailangan move faster lang ang RC Cola.
Mika Reyes, 6 attacks, 3 blocks, and 1 service ace. Having that good serve as well. Power tip from Linda Morales doesn't work. Caballejo is setting up McClinton, gets that over. Culercan, papalo, susubok. And she gets that point.
Again, yung direction ni Culercan, parang diagonal lang talaga. It was previously, doon din yung direction niya cross court. So dapat, pag sinetap na kay Culercan yung bola, pumwesto na si Pantino dun sa area na yon because chances are, dun din ang bagsak ng bola niya.
Makulangan this time. Back quick play, and again, no communication between Reyes and Cruz. Kasi nakita mo, actually, I saw Cruz just staring at Mika Reyes. At walang kumuha ng bola. So you know na medyo kulang yung usap sa loob ng court.
Oh, kailangan talaga mas malakas at saka mas mabilis yung communication.
A good save from Fajardo. Pero susubok ngayon. RC Cola but not able to get that through. That was Pantino.
So now there's going to be a substitution for Meralco. Culercan takes a seat and Sid Basilio takes over.
Just a little breather for Liz Culercan. And of course, alam naman natin si Demesilio just playing very well.
Yeah.
And good serve from
Good
her.
serve.
Goes back to the outside. Fajardo babalik kay Alessi. Alessi soft hit. Linda Morales was there. Di makulangan. Quick play but too high. Not just too high but too slow also for Linda Morales. Tawag natin to nalunod.
Yun yung kailangan, classic example of communication. Dapat tinawag ni, di ba kung minsan tayo pag nagsiset tayo,
Yes.
alam natin malayo, sisigaw natin, malayo, malayo. So dapat may ganun din sila.
Makulangan. Goes to Pantino. Pantino gets it over. Nakakuha ni Makandili. Binalik ngayon kay Alessi. Di Makulangan. Digs it up. Caballejo to Pantino once again. Cruz was there. Fajardo goes back to Cruz. Cruz soft hit and gets a point for Meralco.
Ang ganda naman ng pagka-control ni Chacruz
Yes.
sa bola. It just landed right in front of Abanto. Nicely done. Look at this replay. Ayan, taas ng bola. Chacruz goes up for that hit. But she controls that ball.
Well, we hate to sound like a broken record, pero it's really not all about power. Just finding those open spots. Katulad na lang ang ginawa ni Sid Demisilio with that serve. An easy point taken by Meralco. So, nakikita natin kung gaano kadali pumuntos. Basta makita mo lang kung saan yung butas. That will send Meralco to the second technical timeout with a score of 16-13. Welcome back to the 2015 Philippines Superliga Grand Prix here at Imus Sports Complex in Imus, Cavite. Pero alam mo, after this match, babalik tayo sa Cuneta Astrodome November 26, Thursday, start na ng ating finals. It's gonna be game number 1 between Petron and Photon. That will start at 4 p.m. So that is gonna be very exciting.
Oo.
Palapit na ng palapit tayo sa championship. Nakakatulad ng sabi ni Coach Ramil, championship match din to.
Oo, kaya paggalaw nila, kailangan championship kunyari, no? Kailangan mas mabilis, yung services, kailangan makontrol ang errors. Ito, balik na muna sa RC Cola si Wendy Semana at saka si Iya Yonko.
Linda Morales calling out the spikers, letting her teammates know kung sino ba yung nasa harap, kung nasan ba yung setter. Wendy Semana now preparing to serve, just finding a target. She finds it in Makandil. Good play. Fajardo, hinabol lang ni Fajardo yung bola. Dahil she was too far from the net. Baron just completed that. At ngayon, lalabas muna ulit si Alessi. Papasok si Paneng Mercado. Abanto, punta kay Semana. Quick play. And quick point. RC Cola.
Oo, tama yun. Pag halimbawa, nandyan si Linda Morales sa harapan eh. Alam mo naman, mabilis ang rotation nito. Kailangan take advantage. Nicely done there. With that power and that smile, hindi ka ba naman may encourage niyan as your teammate?
The Morales finds Demisilio. Fajardo goes to the outside. Cruz! Oh!
Outside, muntik ng tamaan ni Morales.
Actually, I thought merong touch.
Nag-grace, oo, pero wala. Kaya punto sa kanila ulit.
So is there gonna be a challenge? Let's see the replay.
Mataas yung bola. Parang hindi tumama nga naman sa kamay ni Morales.
So Linda Morales just waiting for the decision of the referee. Are they gonna challenge it? We're still trying to talk to the referee, team captain Chacruz. But no, they're gonna let it go. Linda Morales, mabalik sa service line.
Kasi yung pag-raise sa kamay, walang video challenge yun eh.
Running attack. Oh!
Ang ganda naman ng ginawa ni Baron. Alam mo, diniretso niya yung bola niya kay Linda Morales kasi si Linda Morales yung nag-serve. So it'll take her quite some time to get back into position. That's why the teammates have to cover her position. But at that particular time,
Tinarget niya talaga.
tinarget niya talaga.
Smart
Nicely
play there.
Oh, nicely done.
Joy Baron. I think Chacruz was still
Contesting.
contesting.
Oh, there's a yellow card there on Chacruz. I think that's excessive complaining.
Well,
But,
they have to be careful. They let it go, so they shouldn't bring it up anymore. They are up by a set and by 3 points, so they can just shrug it off.
oh, wala pang call ng whistle na excite si Baron.
Siguro si Baron parang feeling niya matagal na siyang nakatayo. Because that happens really. Pag
Oo.
matagal ka na nakatayo, doon parang
Iniisip
pwede
mo.
na ba? Pwede na ba?
Oo, baka
Oo.
iniisip niya, teka, baka hindi ko lang narinig yung pito.
Oo. At least pumasok.
Oo. Eh ngayon, tingnan natin. Can she get the point from the service zone?
Madison still alive. Yonko, ipapasok yung bola. Sid was there to cover it. They go back to Cha Cruz. Cha Cruz makes the cut. Semana. It was so obvious, that lifting violation. Sayang. That was a good attack from Linda Morales.
Oo nga, andun si Linda for that.
I was surprised. That is a rare call for Wendy Semana.
Yeah. Agree.
But, then again, that will bring Joy Baron. 8 attacks. Ready?
So, ito, at least much needed point to ng Arsicola from that service error.
Well, if they want to do something about this, they have to do something about it now. At ngayon, pumasok na si Sarah McClinton. She's in front. At magandang front line to para sa Arsicola. Oh, good attack from Kim Fajardo.
Itong si Kim Fajardo, may mata sa likod talaga eh, no? Alam niya kung saan ihuhulog ang bola.
At saka, the great thing about that, wala pa kasing sineset up na play.
Right.
So, yung tatlong blockers, isolated sa gitna. Of course, walang maiiwan sa gilid.
Yes.
Smart, very smart play from Kim Fajardo.
Oh, at saka ang bilis mag-isip.
Sarah McClinton adjust this time, pero nandun si Cha Cruz. Fajardo, babalik kay Demecilio. Demecilio using that wrist. Easy over for Arsicola, and also another easy over for Meralco. We go back to Sarah. Sarah, dug up by Cha. Fajardo goes back to Sid. That is another lifting violation called on
Wendy Semana. Kasi tumama yung bola sa net, tapos nag-roll sa arm niya. I think it went in between the forearm and the upper arm. Kaya linifting violation siya ni ano.
Pero one complete motion kasi siya eh.
Oo nga. That's why nag-contest nila yung call.
Which Aying wasn't too happy about that. He calls a timeout. Let's listen in.
Habol tayo doon. Mike, habol tayo doon sa block. Okay? But ano yan, natawag na yan, wala na yun. So, kailangan natin magtrabaho. We need to catch up more, okay?
To make our double sub effective, I need to reset the ball off the net by Wendy.
Okay.
I've talked to her many times, but it's not happening. Otherwise, our double sub is not effective at all if I am eliminated from hitting.
Okay.
Let's go. Hey, I see!
There's just hear the frustration from McClinton's voice. Kasi, you know, I understand her. You try to communicate with your setter, but it's not happening. And you can only do so much as an attacker. And we always say this, na pag naset na yung bola, kailangan na lang mag-adjust. But we're in the fourth set, so dapat na gawa na ng paraan yung problema nila.
Right. So ngayon, nag-substitution na si Coach Ai. And now, you've got Di Makulangan back. So hopefully, si McClinton will get the right sets that she needs. And sabi nga kanina during that timeout, we have to beef up our blocking.
Well, if you can score in your offense, and better do it on your defense. But this time, Sarah McClinton finally connecting with Di Makulangan. They get that point back.
Oh, ang ganda nung setup ni Di Makulangan doon. At ang perfect naman nung timing ni McClinton. Talagang nasa ibabaw siya ng bola.
So a chance now for Di Makulangan. But again, they give back that point. And you know what? It's very frustrating for a coach or a teammate or even the player who made the mistake na magbibigay ka ng puntos sa simpleng bagay.
Oo, nakaka-frustrate. Yun yan sinabi kanina ng coach, no? Dapat kalimutan na agad yung mistake na yon, bawi na lang agad. So here goes that hard serve. Ace from Fajardo.
That's 2 straight points
They need to stop Meralco now.
That's why Coach Aying will call another timeout. Panig na tayo.
We will make it well so we can catch up. Okay? Set, receive, okay, then set, spike, then we're gonna block again and again. So we can catch up. It's not yet finished, okay? Let's go.
Take a deep breath. And then pass the ball.
No pressure, no pressure. Just play, just play.
5 points.
Ngayon nga, sabi nga ni Coach Aying, kailangan receive naman ngayon ng problem. So, kung walang reception, walang play. So, kailangan kumapit. So, ito nga, sinasabi naman ni Sarah, encouraging the team. Come on, we can do this. So, let's see.
Well, they do have the chance. It's a strong first line or front line for them. So, kailangan lang talaga yung magandang reception. But Fajardo just challenging RC. They get that over. Chance for Meralco. Fajardo, quick play. Mika Reyes, nakalusot.
Mika Reyes slicing that ball. Napakaganda naman ng takbo ng bola when it went over the net. It was sharp and it was strong.
So Meralco now at set point thanks to Mika Reyes.
Yeah, that ball went in between the arms of Micah Ortiz.
This is a chance now for Meralco. Will they end this match? We go to Alessi. Alessi was blocked. Chak keeps it alive. Demisilio getting that over. Di Makulangan running play. Block. That is still alive. Ortiz will set up McClinton. McClinton getting that over. Cruz. Binigay kay Fajardo. Quick play once again. This time, blocked by Caballero and Ortiz.
Buhay pa ang RC Cola. And the good floor defense there displayed by them. There goes that last play na block si Mika Reyes.
This time,
Yeah, maganda yung angulo ng pagka-block nila. Walang nagawa ang floor defense.
well, the defense has to work now for RC. Well, that was a good service ace for Micah Ortiz. So buhay pa dito ang RC Cola.
And they can't afford to make a mistake from the service zone. Kailangang tumawag ng timeout ngayon si Coach Ramil. Kasi yung momentum ng RC Cola nagpipick up.
Pwestuhan lang natin sa good set lang.
Yes, coach.
Last lang tayo. Guys, hindi nagpapatayo ang kalaban. Kailangan maging aggressive pa tayo. Okay? One good receive and one good step. Okay? Go.
I think that timeout was really basically to break the momentum of RC Cola because there wasn't anything really there, pertaining to plays. But one good receive, tapos kailangan maging more aggressive, tamang pwesto. Because yun nga you can't really cover the entire area of the court. But what you can do is make sure makukover mo yung mga butas. So let's see. That's a good serve from Ortiz.
Good set. Alessi finally ending this match, giving it to Christina Alessi, who's been doing a very good job since the start of this match. Let's look at it again. Tumaan dun sa dalawang blocker nitong RC Cola. And RC Cola not having that good floor defense to back up that block. At talagang naibigay ang panalo dito sa Meralco Power Spikers.